So now that you have all of your questions in there that you want to ask your students, you're ready to share. All you have to do to share is click share. And then choose your Google Classroom. You can also copy the URL that they give you. And a third choice is to print or download this QR code. And when students scan it, it instantly takes them in your classroom. That's a great resource if you have iPads or if you have smartphones. But I'm going to share through Google Classroom because I know many of you use Google Classroom. When I do that, it's going to give me a list of my classes, and I have to find the class I want to connect it to, and then I just go through the steps of sharing it to that class. I'm going to hopefully find my class, my sample class. There it is. Okay, so I'm going to select my class, select what kind of option. If this is going to be graded on Google Classroom, you want to create an assignment. If this is just extra materials, you can make it create a material. I'm going to do it that way today. So I'm going to choose create a material and go. It's going to ask me to fill out this information. So I just fill it out. Math Facts Practice is what I'm going to name it in Google Classroom. I can put directions in the description just like you always use it. I can assign it to multiple classes if I want to all my students, or maybe just a few of my students. If I only want a few, I can deselect this and it'll list, I can select specific students. Maybe I want to create a topic. Topics are great for organizing. So I'm going to call it Flipgrid. Better yet, I'm going to call it Math Facts because that's really what it is. If I want to schedule this at a specific time and date, I can do that, but I'm just going to click post. And then if I want to view my Google Classroom, I can. I'm not going to. I'm actually going to open up another browser, and I'm going to go into my Gmail for one of my dummy students, my fake accounts. Let's see. Apologize as I walk through these steps, but I think it's important that you get to see what it looks like from a student's perspective as well. Go over to my Google Classroom for this student account. And then I'm going to open up that assignment. So here it is. And if I go to classwork, I have all the activities that I've given. And actually, I think I'm in the wrong. I don't think that student is in this class. Let me fix that real quickly. Okay, I got it fixed. So I'm going to go back to my student account. Here it is under Math Facts, but if I go to classwork, you'll see it's organized under the correct area. So when I click on that one, I click on the link. It asks me to log in. Students will log in with their Google accounts. And this is what it looks like from a student's perspective. So right now, I only have one class or one grid, which is Math Facts, but I can go in and listen to the activities. So if I click this one, 2 plus 2 equals, and then I would do that activity and write my answer, and then I'd go to number 2. So they're labeled, which is really nice to keep things organized for the students because they will know do number 1 first and number 2, etc. So that is an example of how you can do an activity with students. I hope that you find it useful.